guys, it's 21 Maxwell here and welcome to another edition of the Parfect journey, which took a bit of a bump last season when we didn't get promoted, but it's a new season, there's some fresh faces into the team, we're ready to go again. We don't have Rangers in our league, so we may actually have a chance of being consistent and hopefully at least getting the playoffs, if not hopefully making winning the league and getting promoted. The board this season have asked us to at least get the playoffs, so it's going to be a good challenge to fulfil their ambitions. And the interesting thing is we've been joined in the league this season by Motherwell, which was a bit of a surprise. They were actually really clear of relegation and somehow they had a horrible end to the season, got relegated. Only changes from last year: Rangers up, Motherwell down. Raith Rovers obviously relegated from the Championship, which has saw Greenock Morton join us in the Championship. So it's going to be interesting. Pretty decent sized clubs in the league, I'd say. Falkirk, Inverness, Degree, Livingston, Motherwell as well. So a big challenge there. A lot of teams gunning for this league championship. And if we look at the season preview, it's got us down as 5th favourites. Motherwell is the favourites, followed by Inverness, Kilmarnock, Falkirk, and then ourselves. It's up to us to try and spring a surprise. However, it's not been so easy trying to bring people in. See here, we've had a look at likes of John Swift, who rejected it, the same with Dimitri Mitchell of Manchester United and Adam Armstrong as well. All were loans, not wanting to come in. We should be sending Jermaine Granison, that is going to be pretty much just to get put over the line. There's still 15k wages, there's still 78k to spend. We've had many other guys reject us, like Cal McGregor, Scott Allen have rejected us, won't come down a division, which is a shame. But it's a long way to go in the window, there's still 6 weeks. And hopefully we can bring in some good players. Now, who have we brought in? Well, first off, who have we let go? Darren Barr, Chris Higgins, Andy Geoghegan, Ben Gordon, Michael Doyle, James Thomas, Steve Shamal, Ben, Richards Everton were all released on free transfers, and we've loaned out the likes of Liam Donnelly, Wes Fletcher, Pau de la Fuente, who got some experience at Newport County, and new gen Sean Combe. Recruits, we went for some experience at the back. Steve McManus, 34 years of age, just experience. That's why we want him in. Another moral player to add to the ranks, of course, because it is me. But I feel like his experience should hopefully help us there. Brian Williamson has returned back. Obviously, we sold him at the start to Rangers, but basically never really played there. They released him, so we decided to sign him back on a free transfer once he was released. So hopefully he can fulfil his potential here. Another former player returning is Callum Woods. With a great spell down south at Huddersfield and then Preston. He made his name here in Scotland with Dunfermline. We're just hoping he can add a bit of experience to the defence going forward. Another fullback signing is Davy Campello, who came in from Leeds on loan. Looks to have some good attributes, some good mentals as well, and hopefully he can someone who can develop really well and get us to the next level. Striker wise, we've brought in Denny Johnson, young Scottish striker, has a loan spell at Morton, I believe, in real life. But also, in FM had a shot at Queen of the South, scored goals at Championships level. We're hoping he's someone who can do us a turn up top. Cameron Borthwick-Jackson is in. He's not as good as he is in the update because this was started before the update, but hopefully he can still do us a turn. We're going to try and retrain him into a left wing back. And our last but not least signing, Charlie Rowan, good young defender, 19 years of age. And I definitely think there's a big room to improve and get to the next level. But not as many signings as we would like, but it's trimmed the squad down a little bit. And I'm hoping we can finally get promotion to the top flight and then kick on from there. So today we're facing Forfar away in the Challenge Cup. We're going to stick to the system we finished the season with, and hopefully this team can do us a job. Pretty much every player apart from Woods was at the club last year, so hopefully they know the system. We can kick on for there. A lot of guys like some McManus and stuff will introduce into the team eventually. But as I say, we'll kick on. We've reached this final the last 2 seasons. Hopefully we can do it again. And just hope it's a nice professional performance for the boys. And give us a bit of encouragement before we move along. And hopefully bring some more recruits in and really strengthen our championship challenge. Players to watch out for here, I would say the boy in the middle. Durojai, I believe his name is. He's been pretty good when we played against Forfar in League One. O'Brien as well, Thomas O'Brien seems to be pretty decent, so he'll be one to watch out for as well. and maybe even the experience of the likes of a Gavin Swankie as well. So we'll go with that, and we'll just say to the team, go out there, play a natural game, relax. It might be an artificial surface, but I feel like the boys definitely, if they play like they had played at points last season, we should be okay. But again, using these kind of players, you get to find out, if they've still got the passion and the quality that you want going forward, or if you feel like, right, maybe this year you won't quite be the level we want you to perform at, so we'll look to replace you and bring someone else in that fits their philosophy. Then we use McDonald out to Mango. Here's Dembele and Votto. Now back to Lewis Kidd. It's a good ball in. Cardwell for Lewis Milne, and it's a good save there from Henley in the 4-for goal. So decent attack there. I still feel like we're maybe missing something in midfield. I don't quite know what it is we're missing. I still feel maybe as well in the wing back areas we still just need that bit of quality. Then again, it is hard to get the perfect all round wing back who can do the defending job, but at the same time, be a very viable option going forward. Woods now with the ball in for Sulemani Koulibaly. And he's unlucky there. It's a good save, and then the foul on the defender. But so far, 0-0. I know they're a division lower. We'll give them a ball, can try and fire them up. But again, it's pre-season. It basically is a glorified pre-season match, the Challenge Cup first round, and I would like us to be fully fit and ready for the League Cup, because I don't get judged on this competition, but the League Cup I certainly do, and I'd like to go a cup run. After being so unlucky not getting to the Scottish Cup semi-final last year, it would be nice to go a cup run and face a couple of SPL sides. Cardwell with the ball in for Sulemani again, and somehow Forfar, let's be honest, they've defended absolutely spectacular so far, and we've just not been able to really get by them. So I'm going to take off Koulibaly, and we're going to give a debut for Denny Johnson. Folk as well, like Nathan Lays will probably get a good opportunity this year. A few other guys that we brought in to play under 20s will slowly be making that gradual build up to the Premier League, to the first team, heading towards the Premier League, because obviously they'll now be aged where they can't play on a regular basis for under 20s. So I don't like who's getting out. Why is everybody still in the box and encouraging them to put the ball back in? Just no pressure here on O'Brien for Swankie. And what did I tell yous? Gavin Swankie, that little bit of experience, because nobody decides to get out. They all just sit on the edge of the box. He gets a free run, the closest to him. Mango just lets him run. Woods is kind of getting close, but overall, it's pretty pathetic in all honesty. And Milne's going to come off for Nathan Lays, and we are going to have to try and play a much higher line. We're going to have to up the tempo. We'll try and look for the overlap from the wing backs. So it's not looking good. I'm going to go attacking as well. But the fact is, we've had more chances than them by a mile, and we haven't taken them. We've used so many strikers, none of them have taken their chances. They've gotten that one chance taken by an experienced pro. And at the end of the day, maybe it is just experience shining through. So we'll go overload, and we'll tell the guys, we kind of need you to push forward here. We're struggling, but it's not been a great performance. Especially from the more attacking players, it's been pretty pathetic. At least the defence, they can all say, we've got a 7-point whatever. So they've definitely performed to a decent level. Here's O'Brien. Are they just going to hold time, or can we somehow make them make a mistake? Back to the goalkeeper, Henley. And he plays a long ball, just hoping to get it away. Mango. Nathan Lays. Kidd. I don't know if Johnson's onside, but Henley covers nice and comfortably, and I think he's just going to time waste. We'll get 30 seconds to take this to extra time. Lays. Cardwell. Johnson. McDonald. Woods has got to play the right ball, and he does. And Denny Johnson has saved it. We will go to extra time. It's an injury time goal. And I thought it was never going to come. Great ball there from McDonald to spot the run of Woods, sorry. Great ball in there. Defender maybe could have cleared that, but just get caught underneath it. And Johnston puts it in the back of the net for 1-1. 17 chances though. To their 2. And that's somehow we're in extra time. So these boys have got to keep playing. I'm just going to keep playing the same way apart from playing attacking instead of overload. But it's going to be a big lesson in fitness for these guys. Hopefully are not too dead in their feet, and it may mean a completely different lineup playing next week in the Scottish Cup. We'll just keep the Scottish League Cup. Sorry, I'm just going to keep it the way it is, and just hoping that quality shines through. One moment of class, one moment of genius, and hopefully put us in. But here's Lewis Kidd, and it's Dembele. It's a good save again by the keeper Henley. He's a good game. The Forfar goalkeeper, and you just look at those stats. 1 shot on target, and that's been their goal. 21 shots. Players dead in their feet, and it does look like we're going to be going to a penalty shootout. So a nice live in play penalty shootout here. And I think we'll just leave the penalty takers as they are. It seems to be most of our players are reasonably okay at penalties that would be taking them. It's going to be Thomas O'Brien for the home side here. The last time I seen a penalty shootout at Station Park, it was Motherwell and Forfar, 2002 or 2003, I believe, and we lost to the lower tier side, so it wasn't a happy hunting ground for myself, and O'Brien makes it 1-0 there. Here's Harry Cardwell, 1-1, great penalty, giving the goalkeeper no chance to his right hand side. Next up it's going to be Hopkins. And again, Connor Ripley given no chance, good penalty there from Hopkins. It's going to be Osborne. And he puts it to the goalkeeper's right, who gets no chance there, so that's a good goal there for 2-2. And Travis again, giving Ripley no chance. 3-2 to Forfar. Sean McDonald. Keeper doesn't move. Excellent penalty there from the experienced pro. Mackenzie, 4-3. Denny Johnson scored to take this to extra time. He scores his penalty. 4-4. The pressure is on Gavin Swanky. He'll probably score. Good experienced pro. And he does. Meaning all the pressure in the world is on Nathan Lassie, the youngster. What pressure? Drills at home. Gives the goalkeeper no chance. Just sheer power there. And in the back of the net. Divine by Ripley again. So the pressure is now going to be on Lewis Kidd. And he scores, making it 6-6. If it ends up 13-12, it's going to be unreal. Cadder now for the home side. Saved by Connor Ripley. Omar Cadder has missed the penalty. It's Callum Woods to make himself a hero. And he does it. The whole team goes to celebrate with him. I just stand in the touchline there. The team get a bollocking because not a great performance. By the end of the day, it will see us into the second round of the Scottish League Challenge Cup, which I said, if you see with the past winners, we've lost the last 2 seasons. So Motherwell win 6-0, which is unreal. Bacteria will be out for 9 to 12 days with a concussion, and good to see that De La Fuerte having a decent debut there, but hopefully we can get him to good ability down the line, so hopefully he can be a key player once we get to likes of the Premier League in that. But overall, I'm very happy we're at least through. Thankfully it's a wee bit easier next week. It is at home to Montrose, they're bottom tier, so you're hoping for as good performance as possible, and hopefully that can sit us in good stead for a pretty tricky start to the season with Kelly at home, which will be difficult, and then 3 away games in the form of Airdrie, Cooney of the South and Motherwell. So as always guys, thank you for watching. Hopefully by the next time you join us we'll have a couple of new signings with a bit of momentum behind our back, and hopefully a better performance than you've seen today. As always, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the episode, don't be afraid to leave a thumbs up. If you get any comments on the new signings, any of the departures you're not too happy with, let me know. Any predictions on how you think we'll go and how we'll fare this season against this calibre of opponent, let me know as well. And I'll see you next time. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.